let the adventure begin.
I'm down in the snowy mountains. We've gotten away from Sydney for the weekend to celebrate my birthday. I'm going to go on a bit of an adventure today. I've been ridden down here before. Opportunity to see what the Alpine region has to offer. It's colder than I thought, but it's warm in the sun. The views are just glorious. We're staying at Lake Crackenback. So that's where I'm going to start and finish my ride today.
Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors around.
I'm not sure the video is going to be able to do it justice, but the scenery around here is just beautiful.
Moments pass, make this one count. Untie. You're so good at dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts. There's a heart gone out of rhythm in despair. Held underwater, fine for it.
So just descended into Jindabyne, seemingly climbing out of it now into Dalgety is where I'm headed next. This weekend away is in honor and reflection of my 40th birthday. A milestone into midlife. An opportunity for crisis. Is this one? Maybe. But that's beside the point. 40 is the first age for me which has kind of given me cause to stop and think. It's the first time where it feels like maybe something is gone that you can't get back. I think about this specifically in terms of physical prowess and performance. There's only so much better I'm going to be able to get from this point onwards. I think at 30 this didn't hit as hard. At 30, even though it's not the case, you somehow think there is still an opportunity to be at your peak, to push boundaries, to go through new territory. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know at 40 there's still plenty of opportunity to grow, still plenty of opportunity to improve and get better at this sport. But you cannot help but feel you're kind of past a certain point. And I guess herein lies the crisis, right? Chasing what you cannot get. That is another reason why I chose cycling as a sport, because it would be something that I could go as hard as possible at, to a point, at which point it becomes a sustainable hobby for the future. Do you remember when you were young and you thought about what a 40-year-old was? I remember my parents turning 40, thinking, my goodness me, they're old. I had this kind of mental image of what was a 40-year-old. But when you get there, you don't feel like that person. It's funny, I was having this conversation with a colleague of mine this week. He was reflecting on turning 25. He was saying, at 18, 19, thought about 25 and where you would be and what you'd be doing in 25. And he's not there. He doesn't feel like a 25-year-old. I guess that just proves that the age you feel never really changes. You are always just you. Age really is just a number, yeah? What do you think? What's this long sweeping climbs out here? Really low gradient. One's like almost 7.5 or 8 kilometers. Average gradient of about 3%. Just a nice, quiet, gentle, false flat really. I've spent a fair bit of time out this way. Done a fair few ski trips down to Thredbo, Perisher. Somewhere that feels quite familiar as I ride around it. But these kind of back-facing suburbs, away from the snow and all the hustle of that life, are a bit mysterious to me. I haven't been out here. Something people should maybe try and come and see. I wonder if they get snow out here when it's winter. Wow, that was pretty gnarly. I can't help but feel like I should probably ride up that at some point. Maybe on the way home. I really should mention the birthday present. I guess this is the first ride I should officially be riding it. My family treated me to a super bike for my 40th birthday. It's not quite the Lamborghini of many a midlife crisis, but it's Lamborghini enough for me. Factor Ostra Vam. I did get it a little bit early because I wanted to get the gold and black. I think I'll probably do a bit of a review of it in an upcoming video, but it's an exciting bike to ride. This is Dalgety. Turn left for Berodav. Let's get it. Observation out here. It's been an absolute boom of tiny houses. Our initial thought when we were coming down here to stay was that maybe we'd stay in a tiny house. We ended up just choosing some ski chalets, but they're everywhere. Like every property seems to be putting a tiny house on. Obviously there's an overwhelming demand through ski season, but I guess the cool side of it is it makes a whole lot of destinations for adventuring in the summer. 65 k's in now, just having some gel. Just finished a grindy little climb. Still kind of in the middle of nowhere. I think I'm halfway in between Dalgety and Berodal. Question for all you out there. These plants, these weeds, what are they? They're everywhere. I've seen a lot of country, I feel like I've never seen them before. Let me know in the comments if you know what they are. So I can just see Lake Jindabyne. There were like 4 really bitey summits through that section out of Berodal. It was really eating up the legs. Then there were quite, then there was some narrow section, really narrow shoulder. Really narrow shoulders, really windy section, super sketch, really bad gravel shoulders. It wasn't great for a little while, but we're here now. We've popped out the other side. I'm going to mount up the GoPro now for the descent into Jindy because it's going to be pretty gnarly. See you when I get there. Alright, that's 100 on the clock. Just stopping for a quick break at the Banjo Patterson Hotel. This is like a rite of passage for anyone who's coming down here during ski season. Sun's beaming down, I'm pretty beat, it's hot. I got one big climb left from Jindy up to Crackenback to go. Let's get this done. For anyone who's been down to the snow in Threadbow, they'll know this little bit of road. It's a road that takes you from Jindabyne, where it doesn't really snow, up to Threadbow and Perisher, where it does snow. What that means is altitude. So, I've got some elevation to grind out before I can get home and relax for the day. When the road lines change from white to yellow, then shit's getting serious. It's gonna be steep, it's rate gradient. It's probably over 10. It's very slow, very grindy, peaking at about 13%, bobbling between about 7 and 10. The Alpine air is starting to hit though, which is nice, cooling. A bit sketchy though, when cars coming up. Really no shoulder. These trucks are going in slow gear. 300 meters to go. It's a wrap. Here we are back. Crackenback Resort. GoPro's dead, filming on the iPhone. It's way harder than I thought it was going to be. That climb was a grind. But it's on now. What a great adventure. Happy 40th me. If you've been up here before, let me know whether you enjoyed it. You're 40. Another milestone. Tell me how that's working out for you. Until next time, see ya.